Hello everyone, welcome to today's session. Today we will be covering variables in Python. I, Chaitra Nayak, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science Engineering, Nitya Meenakshi Institute of Technology, Bangalore, will try to make you understand what are variables in Python and how to use it. In today's session, you will be able to understand what a variable is, how to declare a variable in Python, how to assign values to these variables, how to display the variable using the print statement, and many other things. Let's first try to understand what is a variable. A variable is a name used to store a value in the memory. For example, you can store numbers, text, Boolean values. To be more precise, an example to make you understand is here. X is equal to 10. So what is a variable in this? In this, the variable is X. It is a variable or a value or a name which has been given to one particular memory location. And 10 is the value which is assigned to this variable. How do we assign the value to a variable? Using an equal to operator, which is also called as assignment operator. As you can see, X is the variable name and 10 is the value stored in the variable. Let's see what are the different ways in which we can declare the variables in Python. For example, A is equal to 5. A is an variable and 5 is the value to that variable. Name is equal to Python. Name is a variable and Python is a value given to that variable. As it is a string, we need to use double quotes for it. Price is equal to 50.75. We can also give decimal values for a variable. The explanation as it goes: A stores a number, name stores a text, and price is a decimal number which is stored. How do we display the variables? After we store the variable, for example, A is equal to 10, the interpreter will just read the variable and its value. It will store it in the memory location. But if that value has to get printed in your output screen, then you need to use the print statement. As you can see, print of A, when you're giving, if you're calling that particular variable, whatever the value is there in that variable, it gets displayed. If we have to assign or access multiple variables, for example, name is equal to Ravi, which is written in the double quotes because it is a string data type. Age is equal to 20, which is an integer data type. And then I'm using a print statement for accessing these variables. Print of name, print of age. Can you guess what might be the output? Yes, as you have guessed it right, the output will be Ravi and 20 because Ravi is the value given to the variable name and 20 is the value given to the variable age. There are few rules which has to be followed while we are naming the variables. Let's see what are those. The variable must start with a letter or underscore. You cannot start a variable name with a number. You cannot use Python keywords. There are few keywords in Python which is used for different things. and those keywords cannot be used as a variable name. Variable names are very much case sensitive. For example, to make you more understandable, the valid variable names are these. Age, as you can see, it starts with a letter. Student name, as you can see, there is an underscore used because space cannot be used in the accessing or declaring a variable. Total marks, when you're using total as a keyword, so you have to use M as in the uppercase to make it a variable name. Few examples to show which are the invalid variable names. As you can see, a variable name cannot start with a number, so it is invalid. Class cannot be used because class is a keyword. Total marks, where it is displayed with a space in between, which cannot be used because space must not be used in the declaring of variable. This was a session where we try to understand what are the different rules to be followed while declaring the variable. In this video, we try to understand and learn what is a variable, how to declare variables in Python, displaying the variables using the print statement, and rules for naming the variables. Let's have a quick glance. Which symbol is used to assign a value to a variable in Python? Option A, double equal to. Option B, single equal to. Option B, not equal to. Option D, the plus operator. Yes, as you have guessed, the correct answer is B, single equal to, which is also called as assignment operator. Thank you for attending today's session. Hope the variable concept is clear to you. Let's see you in the next video with more details of Python. Thank you.